Every year, car makers launch new cars, one after the other, and then they also give it minor updates, new generation models and whatnot. But at times, cars are also discontinued for various reasons. Mostly it's because of poor sales, sometimes it's for other reasons like they cannot meet emission norms. But here are 5 cars which I'm very happy got discontinued. The Zen was a fantastic car. Even when you drive one today, you will love it because it's small, peppy and fun. In 2014, Maruti Suzuki decided, let's milk the Zen name by launching the Zen Estilo, which had nothing to do with the Zen in any way. That's the reason they dropped the Zen name from the Estilo much later, calling it the Maruti Estilo. So the Maruti Zen Estilo was launched in 2006 but discontinued in 2014 when the Celerio actually replaced it. So why am I happy that the Zen Estilo got discontinued? Because this car did not make much sense. Firstly, it looked very ugly and weird, and secondly, there was already the WagonR on sale which was very similar. In fact, the WagonR had the exact same 1.1 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine as well. Plus, the WagonR was more practical, offered better headroom, and now obviously it is a favorite of cab operators. Next up isn't a car, they are cars, basically twins, the Etios twins. These two cars made little sense because they were very un-Toyota-like. Yes, they were practical, but they were made to a cost, and once you sat inside, you realized that. They put the instrument cluster in the center, which made it even more difficult for youngsters to drive this car. Imagine your parents and relatives looking at the speedometer all the time. You can't even drive fast. But that wasn't the problem with the Etios twins. The Etios twins did not have the character of a Toyota, which is QRD. QDR. The Etios or the Etios Liva will simply not last as much as an Innova. Plus, it looked weird, didn't drive that well, and looked cut price in every way. It was also under-equipped and Toyota was still charging the QDR premium. I'm so happy to see them go. But I'm even sadder because once the Etios twins went, we got the Glanza and the Urban Cruiser. At number 3 is a car which technically did not get discontinued, but the number plate did. I'm talking about the Skoda Laura. So basically, Skoda decided, let's continue selling 2 generations of the Octavia simultaneously, and that's the reason the second generation of the Octavia was actually called the Laura in India, which was a way by which Skoda was actually milking Indian customers by selling them the older Octavia. It just did not seem right. And because of the name and the kind of reaction it evokes from people around, it was good that the Laura is gone for good. Next up is a car for which I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for. So pehle gaali wali de do, fir hum start kare. Now, this is a car which was sold for 35 years. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about the Maruti van, aka the Maruti Omni. Now, of course, it did a lot of things for a lot of people, like being the transport for people who are going to school, as well as being an ambulance and whatnot. But this car was very unsafe and then was famous for being a kidnap car. But the real reason why I'm happy that it got discontinued was it wasn't safe enough, and Maruti continued to sell us the very same car for donkey's years, rather donkey's decades. And then when it was finally discontinued, the Eco took over, which isn't drastically safer, but at least the Omni had a personality which the Eco lacked. I kind of feel sad, and now I regret putting this car in the list because I know everyone is showering some hate. I love the Omni. Don't abuse me now. And on number 1 is a car which is discontinued finally. Very silently, you have to go to the website and then you find out, oh no, it's gone.
Oh yes, it's gone. It's
such a happy moment. The Toyota Urban Cruiser. Why do we need an urban cruiser when we have the Brezza? Why do we need a Maruti Suzuki Brezza with a Toyota logo? We don't need it. Toyota needs it more than us so that they can continue to meet emission norms or probably continue to fool customers to think that Toyota actually made this car. But the urban cruiser is finally gone, and hopefully the Glanza also goes Tata bye-bye sooner or later. The point is that rebadging cars and badge engineering simply doesn't work. There are people who actually believe that, you know what, oh my god, I'm getting a Toyota compact SUV, or rather Toyota compact jacked up hatchback for an attractive price, let's opt for it. But you know what, it's nothing but a Maruti Suzuki underneath. Why get the duplicate when you can get the original? So guys, this is a very short, simple and lovey-dovey video here. Lovey-dovey because I am happy that these cars were discontinued. Now many of you are going to be owning one of these vehicles, are going to shower some abuse on me, so please go ahead and do that in the comment section below. I am reading all your comments, and if you don't have any of these 5 cars, तो like तो बनता है ना, like करो, subscribe करो, bye bye.